Am
Am I looking into that camera? Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Andy Leroy. We're looking forward to getting started with you. Please do me a favor and mute all of your microphones and share or start your video. Start up your camera so that we can see you. We'll start in just a second. You better be at the skee ball this year, Greg. You, of all people, better be there. Hello, everybody. My name is Andy Leroy, and I am the new head coach of the CU ski team. I'm so excited to be with you here today and to celebrate Richard Rokos and his beautiful wife, Helena. Thank you two for coming. I want to tell you that we have a few people in the audience today that are live and in person that are going to speak to us. Also another that's joining us from Arizona. But the videos that you guys sent in were amazing. We put those things together. We are going to love watching those at the end of this production. But without further ado, let's kick off why we came here today, and that's to celebrate everything that Richard has meant to us over these years and to thank him. So joining us from Arizona, we have got Bill Marolt, the first person to ever give Richie a job here at CU. Bill, are you with us? You need to press the mute button though, Bill. Come on, Bill. Mindy, do you show him logged in with us? Come on, guest number one here. Guest number one. You're not seeing him on there? All right, we'll come back to him in a minute. Let's skip over to guest number two, live and in person. We've got the man that worked with Richard Rokos for longer than any other coach had, 18 years, Bruce Cramner. He was a head coach here at the University of Colorado for 18 years, won 4 titles with Richie after winning 4 titles with Vermont before, and winning 3 titles as an athlete under Bill Marolt prior. So, Bruce, why don't you come up here and say a couple of words about Richie? Yes, join the mic.
Yeah, Bruce.
Hey, it's an honor to be here. It's so great to be able to share all this celebration of Richie's fantastic career. I started off with Richie when he hired me. It was really a blessing and an great opportunity because he brought me back to what I've considered my family right after my father died, and family being not only the CU family, but my family at home, my mom and everybody. So thanks, Richard, for trusting in me and giving me the opportunity. When I started off with Richard, my first recollection was we did a team training together, Alpine and Nordic, and we were going to go mountain biking, and I thought, oh, this will be great. And before I knew it, I was left in the dust, and it was like, I think we rode separately that whole day. We never found each other, even though I kind of knew where we were going. So from that moment going forward, I was like, okay, I got to be van started, belt on, foot on, ready on the gas to go. And from then on, it was pretty much a go-go with Richard. And being with him for 18 years, it felt like family. And he treated me with kindness, respect, and it was really an honor and a privilege to work with Richard for all that time. But anyway, I just wanted to.
I got all Greg's hair in the genetic lottery in the BuffsTV household, so we're good.
We got the Brian Sachs crew here.
Hey, Sachs.
Come on in here, girls. It's Harlow's first birthday today. Happy birthday.
And anyway, I just wanted to.
Your mom, Harlow.
someone texting Leroy and tell him that we lost him on the line?
Yeah, they're working on it. Looks like in the chat. That's what they said.
Oh, they can't hear us?
Can we hear Bruce?
I think they lost us.
Hey, can they hear me?
Is anybody able to hear Bruce?
Anyone? Anyone?
You can hear Andy.
All right. Well, I just wanted to, I don't know what was caught or what was missed, but I just wanted to say, Richard, thank you so much. It really has been an honor and privilege to work with you for 18 years, win 4 titles together, and it's been awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You know, Bruce,
If I can say something to this whole episode with Bruce, you know, I felt when the Nordic position got open at the CU, and I was looking for coaches around, and I realized that Bruce, well, I mean, Buff, Colorado native, we were skiing for decades on trails in Winter Park named after his grandpa. And all those things, I thought, like, this is my mission. I have to rescue this boy. It was like our troops going to Iraq to bring hostages back. So I brought him from UVM after 11 years of being hostage there. And I'm glad I've done it, because, you know, our likeness in many ways, even optical, brought us together, our families, and his mom is always on our travel plan. Anytime we go northwest of Boulder, we have to stop in Granby and talk to Betty. So it's many ways connected. So Bruce, thank you, and I love this whole episode in my life. Thank you.
gosh, and you know, I gotta think back to when you were telling me about this, Bruce. I was thinking, I found out that of all the speeding tickets Richie must have gotten over the years, that he only had a ski pass pulled twice from the ski patrol at Eldora. I found that surprising when I spoke to them only a couple weeks ago. Next up, we've got Rich Vossler, who coached with Richie back in the late 90s, won 2 titles with him. He's got a couple of stories that he'd like to share as well. Rich, you want to come up?
So I'm going to be unscripted today. I thought about it, and I thought that was probably pretty good for Richie, because a lot of our lives together were unscripted, and we've come out okay. It's pretty amazing standing here at your retirement. We had a lot of fun together. Probably one of the most amazing times I can remember was our first NCAA championship up in Montana. I think Linne just won the Nordic race, and we had the trophy held high, and we did our thing. And true Richie fashion, we went directly to the hot, melting parking lot and pushed all the team vans out and got everyone on the road. Well, once we were done, we found out that not only did we didn't have a ride, but everyone left us there. So Richie and I, with our skis on our shoulder, I don't know if we had the trophy or not, but we're walking from Bridger Bowl. Seemed like we were going to head all the way back to Bozeman, and luckily Danny Brelsford, who was running the Montana State program, he came and picked us up, and that was just one of many of our great adventures. And you know, I thank you for sharing them with me and with us as the whole Buff family. Go Buffs!
Thank you. I have the honor to officiate Richard's wedding, him and his lovely wife. Also baptize his daughter. So we are, me and Helen, I'm always speaking for both of us. It'll make it a lot easier. But the roots are deep in a families. That's the bottom line.
No doubt. Have we had Bill Marolt? Is Bill Marolt able to connect with us quite yet? Have you seen him on there? No, he hasn't, so we'll move forward. I'd like to introduce our athletic director. Starting his 8th season now, Rick George, joining us for the 2nd time in CU's history. He was back with us as the head football recruiting coordinator in the late 80s, helped recruit the 91 championship team, served as the president for the Texas Rangers for a while, served as the president of the Champions Tour PGA for a while, and we're honored to have him here today to help celebrate Richard. Rick?
Great. Thanks, Andy, and welcome. Glad you're on board. And just a couple quick comments before I make some comments about Richie is you'd be very proud of our current student athletes and what they were able to accomplish during this pandemic. We wish all of you were sitting in this room. I know Richie and Helena do as well. Wish you were all here in person. This would be obviously much better, but our student athletes did an incredible job this year. They achieved a lot. Both in the classroom and on the playing surface, and really proud of what they were able to accomplish. Getting to Richie, first thing I want to say is happy belated birthday, and when I'm done talking, we're going to all get off of mute, and we're going to sing him happy birthday. He had a birthday yesterday, and I'll let him tell you how old he is. I certainly won't do that, but he's a little older than I am. But I do want to say that everybody at Colorado owes a debt of gratitude for Richie, for the success of his teams on the slopes as well as the classroom. They've always been leaders in both categories for us, and couldn't be more proud of what they've accomplished. He's done it the right way. He cares for his student athletes as much as anyone ever has, and has earned the respect of not only them while they attended CU, but those relationships turned into lifelong friendships and relationships. When I was at CU for the first time in the late 80s, Richie was an assistant coach at the time. And when I returned in 2013, he was our head coach and had done some amazing things between that time period. What he accomplished in between is at the top of the list of CU's most successful coaches. He's had 8 national championships, 14 conference titles, 46 individual NCAA champions, and I'm sure he's going to correct me if I'm wrong, 247 All-Americans. I mean, this is incredible stuff. 73 team victories, 5-time Coach of the Year. His team GPA for his teams, and probably not some of you on the call contributed to this, but since I've been here, his teams, both men and women, have led our athletic department in GPA each semester. They've done an amazing job. Not only does he care about them, he graduated student athletes, and in some cases, he marries them. He exits as the 9th longest employee overall in our department history, and the 3rd longest tenured coach, 31 as a head coach. And toss in 3 more as an assistant. There's 400, this is Dave Platty right here. There's 405 months of 12,254 days as a Buffaloes, but he's always be one and we'll keep adding to that count because he's always going to be a Colorado Buff. We're proud of what he and Helena have accomplished at CU over the years. We're thankful for everything that they've done to not only elevate our ski program, but elevate the profile of our athletic department. So Richie, Helena, thanks for all you've done for us. And at this time, everybody unmute, and we're going to sing happy birthday on my count. Well, we'll let Andy count.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Richard. Happy birthday to you. Can't see all of you, but thanks for that helping in that celebration. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Yana to make some comments.
Before Yana will open her microphone, I would like to thank to Rick for this all, and I want to again to stress this would not be possible if people like Rich, Bruce, Yana, Helena, Andy, I mean all people here sitting here were working with me on this whole program and process for decades, and that's what makes the team work and everything success. So thank you, Yana, it's all yours.
Thanks. Hi, everybody. Nice to see some familiar faces. As Rick already mentioned, that Richie has a habit of marrying his athletes. And I met my husband Dan here, and now we just want to know, Richie, how many of your athletes have found each other here on the ski team, and how many of those marriages have you officiated?
You know, I try to not to think about it because any disclosure on that side could go to sexual harassment office, and I don't wanna, create anything. I just wanna say that in your case and your marriage, I knew both of you, and the same like most of those who I have a chance to officiate, but it's a outstanding delight because you are not parents, so you are not responsible for it, but you know both, and that makes it a lot more appealing. And as far as I think we were counting like back and forth, I think it's about 22. So it's more than I wish. You know, I could probably open full-time ministry, but I don't have that ambition. So I think that's about it.
Any idea how many little buffaloes?
You know, Helena is keeping track of it, and I think she quit about 47 or so. You are multiplying very fast, guys. I mean, there is no question. So it's, yeah. Well, how many kids? Three, and it goes on and on. So it's it just multiplies very fast.
All right, thanks. Back to Andy.
Set the tone for my next generation of skiers. This is good for me, Richie. It looks like we've got Bill Marolt able to join us. Bill, are you with us? Are you able to unmute and talk? No? It sounds like we're getting close here. We're getting close. All right, well, he's still working on it. Let's continue on down here. Yana, thank you for speaking with Richie about the marriages. This has been a question and something that to be followed for years. I want to point out another piece of important news that came out just yesterday. Starting off with Yana, our two-time individual champion, team champion, 3 titles as a coach for CU, inducted into the Hall of Fame back in 2019. And only yesterday we found out that Richie is going to be inducted into this year's class of the CU Athletic Hall of Fame, making him the 11th individual in the CU ski team history to be inducted along with the 1959 team. This induction ceremony is going to take place, it looks like, on November 4th, Richie. So stick around. We've got you coming back. And for that, I'd like to make a toast. Pass a little champagne around here and toast to this occasion, not just to thank you, but being inducted into our Hall of Fame. This is huge, Richie. I believe the ski team now has more individuals inducted in the CU Athletic Hall of Fame than any other program. I think I've got to check some numbers. We may be just closer ahead of track and field, but I think we're ahead. So let me take a second, pass out some champagne for a second.
Are we going?
Please.
Oh, thank you.
Yana, Rick, come on up here, guys. Join us. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Cheers.
Thank you.
Able to join us yet? Okay, we'll just pass over the Bill part. At this point, I'd like to look just a little bit ahead for a second, selfishly do a few plugs before we go into some interaction with all of you that have jumped in on our Zoom call. We've got over 150 people that registered for this, so we're expecting a little interaction, a little something. If you didn't send in a video, or even if you did, that you can chime in today. But selfishly, just before Richie is inducted in our Hall of Fame on November 4th, we've got plans for our skee ball. Our date is locked in. That skee ball is going to take place on October 15th. That is the Living Legends weekend here at CU. and it's going to take place over at the Omni Interlochen like it has in years past. And it's going to start in the evening with the live and in-person, as we've always done, CU Skee Ball. Registration for this event will open in another month or so on July 1st. So plan on hopping in there and registering and joining us that evening, but taking a little spin on what it is we've done this past season and what we learned from COVID and the virtual reality of being able to connect with you guys without actually seeing you in person. We're going to host a skee ball earlier that day. We're going to put it at 6 p.m. Central European time, which at that point will be at 10 a.m. here in Colorado. We're going to display all that is the CU Skee Ball at that time, so that people who maybe can't travel for whatever reason, whether it's you've got other plans, COVID, you just can't make it from Europe or from Canada or from Vail, please plan on joining us earlier that day. We'll introduce the entire team, go through the program. You get everything except for pretty much the dancing and the dinner. So we're looking forward to making that an entire day of the CU Skee Ball, virtual in the morning, live and in person in the evening. And we can't wait to see everybody, to see the support that all of you have been hungry to show over the last year while we've been quarantined in a way. So put that date in the back of your mind. Please plan on attending virtually or in person, and plan on registration as it'll open on July 1st. I also need to make one selfish plug about all of you alumni out there. Join our Sea Club. Our Sea Club are for all members who have skied for our program. Get on our Sea Club, join it. You guys receive registrations yearly. I'm an eternal member. I love it. Can't wait to be at the football games, watch the Buffs beat up on some Nebraska. Next order of business. Let's open this thing up for all of you out there that are virtual right now. Get your cameras open. Let's see who you are. Unmute unmute your screen and click in, chat in, ask, and this is your chance to say something about Richie to Richie live here and in person and have some interaction. We've got a screen right up in front of us that has everybody. Please, now is your opportunity. If you have something you want to say, do so. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, he said he's climbing better than he ever has in his life, so that's good news.
Who wants to kick this thing off?
And Johanna Monfort, she runs all the race department stuff, so I see her whenever we have races to squash. She's a big part of squash.
Yeah, you guys had a crazy spring. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Super busy.
yeah, we're doing well.
Got to see Barbie last time that I was staying at Stella's house, so hope you like that. Yeah.
Oh, good, yeah.
Alrighty, guys. The open mic is open for you. Anybody have something for Richie right here who's looking up at the screen, looking up at all of your beautiful faces? Jeff, who can't stop laughing. Greg, we know what's under that hat. Let's hear this.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, Leroy, we haven't heard anything in the last 20 minutes, so you may have to rewind and start over again, because you dropped off at Bruce's first sentence, and we haven't heard a single thing since. We've just been telling stories in the background about Richie.
We've had open mic. That's what we've been doing.
Really? That's all it's been while we've been sitting here drinking champagne?
That's true. We haven't even gotten a sip.
Well, now's your chance. You can hear Richie. He can hear you. Does anybody have something you'd like to say to him live and in person here before we play your videos?
Yo!
Richie, it's Willie Rain from probably way back when you were there. Just wanted to say congratulations on an amazing run, and just super incredible to follow everything that you've done with the team, and yeah, just look forward to hopefully you're getting time to spin out on the bike and still kicking all the young kids' ass on their bikes.
Richie, you're able to speak back to them if you would like.
Well, I'd like to, guys, this will go forever. I mean, I can see Kay Davenport, Billy Rainey. It's amazing. I mean, people, obviously, Jeff, Greg, Rich Cardillo, and Ines. Though I don't want to go on and on because Tove, how is Canada? All those things. And I think I'll come to it a little later, maybe in my closing statement, but we retired, but we are not handicapped yet. So I'm hoping that next decades we'll be able to visit personally with each of you. And I'm visiting very often with Anda and Mike Trubla. Those are near destinations. We will go a little further. We will go to Amy Noel's place, or, Fletch McDonald, Anders, Kate. I think I will stay right now for a moment out of it, guys, and I'll give you floor.
Well, I'll give you guys one last chance here. If for some reason you weren't able to submit a video, but you wanted to say something to Richie, this will be your chance. And if you don't take it, I will simply press the play button, and we'll watch the video that was created from all of those that you sent in. It's amazing. You guys are going to love it. Does anybody have something you want to say before we click the video? Go ahead, Tova.
Hey, Richie, I just wanted to say thanks for everything. It was the most amazing thing. Like from the second I said I was going to see you, you welcomed me as if I was part of your family. And no matter how many stupid things were completed, you still stood in my corner and in everyone's corner and taught us all how to be a team. And there's a lot of ridiculous stories, but in the end, that's the thing that sticks with me. So it's amazing, and I thank you.
Well, Tova is actually, yeah.
You never did learn to give it a chance, but congratulations on a great career, and I'm glad I didn't listen to you many times when you said you were thinking about leaving this place. CU is a better place because you were there and what you did for them and the team. So congratulations. If you ever get this way in Virginia, stop by. Please.
Thank you, Rich and Ines. Richie, I was calling you about a week ago, and your phone is disconnected, so I need your new phone number, please.
Yes, okay. You look wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Tove, I just want to go for a very brief moment to Tove's remark. Tove is actually pioneer of CU-DU merging relationship. I know that Bob and Ari have had very defined relationship with DU, and it took years and years to get animosity and everything. Tove married actually DU skier, so how about it?
Paved the way for me to come back here, Tova. I appreciate that. Kristen, were you going to say something up there?
Hi Richie, hi Helena, it's Kristen. Nice to see you guys. I just wanted to also jump in on behalf of the former administration. I was the longtime Buff Club director and obviously a huge fan of the ski team with skiers in my own family. But what I love the most that all of you athletes should know is that Richard was always advocating for you. And so my favorite was when he came into us at to the Buff Club at Gate 1 one day with the NCAA manual. And he said, "It says here I can have oompas and rah-rahs at my meet." And I was like, "What? Oompas and rah-rahs." And so therefore we got the marching band and the cheerleaders and chip to the ski meet. So the NCAA manual was always top of mind as to how it could benefit all of you. And so it was great to see Chip on skis as a result of Richard's advocacy. And anyway, I love you both so much. And our football tickets were also next to each other in the stands, so we had a lot of fun times as family. And so from all of the Colons, we wish you much love, and we know that this is our goodbye.
Thank you, Christine. And again, I'm in very close contact with your son on many levels, medically and athletically. So stay in touch.
Thank you so much. He's having a great time on the club team there. So thanks for all your care and letting him train with you guys this off season. Really was great.
Anybody else before we press play? Watch this video?
I want to say something.
Please.
Who's going?
Anda, go ahead.
Okay. Lisa, Helena, everybody, so great to see all the faces. Wish it was in person, we all do, but this is amazing because we can have the whole world together. And Risho, from the first day I saw you when you came and picked me up at the airport, you and Helena, Tommy, Linda, you are my family here. And all of you guys, teammates, everybody along the way, this has been such an amazing run. And if we think about, many of us coming from overseas before the internet times when we couldn't Google Richard Rokos or see you or anything like that, I know I landed exactly where I needed to, and this has been an amazing ride, and you have been such positive force for me personally, for so many of us, and thank you. What a great ride, and I just look forward to so many more bike rides, whatever else we do, and thanks for being who you are. You're awesome.
Thank you, and you know me. I'll be there. And living on the top of your vista, it's a best place in a snowmass. So, thank you.
Kimmy, looked like you were ready to go right there.
Sure, I'll jump in. Richard, I arrived the same year as Anda did. Remembering 31 years walking in that E-team building. And you look exactly the same now as you did then. Amazing. So just congratulations on an amazing career. Just great to have known you and to be a part of this family. And I'm just wondering where I'll meet you next. Last time was on some kind of middle of nowhere on a road biking by Mount Hood, remember?
I do. Kime, we met so many times on least expected occasions, in middle of nowhere, somewhere on the other side of Mount Hood. I didn't even know that there could be someone driving the car, and I didn't see Kime for maybe 10 years. And suddenly car goes against me. I'm on a bike in middle of nowhere, in middle of wilderness. Car passed me, and I thought like, gosh, those are people, aliens, or questions like these popped out. In couple minutes, car came from behind, and it was Kimmy and Jen and all her family. I don't know how did they appear there, why? Because they're supposed to be in Norway, and I was at Mount Hood. So we crossed our paths right there, and again later on.
Thank you, Richie. Hey, guys, it's come to my attention that possibly our technical difficulties overlapped some of the announcements, particularly Richard's nomination and forthcoming induction into the CU Athletics Hall of Fame. It looks like from your heads that was something that did not make it through. So Richie has been inducted, or will be inducted on November 4th. The announcement was made yesterday. He will become the 11th individual in CU ski team history to be inducted into our CU Athletic Department Hall of Fame, joining the 1959 team that was inducted. So please join me in congratulating Richie. This induction will happen on November 4th. So keep your ears and eyes open on this. And just prior to that induction, I saw a few chats coming across the screen here talking about the skee ball. The skee ball is locked and loaded, guys. This will take place on October 15th. Mark your calendars. October 15 will be the skee ball day. And actually, we're going to do 2 skee balls that day. We're going to have the live and in-person skee ball that will happen at the Omni Interlaken Hotel that evening. If you can make it, please show up in person, support the Buffs, and we'll love to see you there. But also in an effort to try and piggytail off of what we've had this past year in doing things virtually and trying to include as many people as possible, we're going to have a virtual skee ball earlier that day at 6 p.m. Central European time with the entire program, with the exception of the dinner and the dancing. So we're going to introduce our team. We're going to tell you what we're about. We're going to go through the whole program, the videos, the commemorations, the awards we're giving away that evening. That'll all take place during the virtual ceremony that morning. And then also live and in person that evening with things like the live auction and the silent giving and so on and so forth. So we're looking forward to that date. Mark your calendars, October 15, and know you will receive a save the date and an opportunity to register for that event on July 1st. So give it another month before we send that thing out to you. And I think at this time it would be appropriate to play this video. I don't know, I was in tears watching this thing yesterday. You guys have some fun with this thing. Technical, we ready to press play? All right, guys, enjoy this video. Thank you so much for sending in all of your clips. These are awesome. And thank you for coming today.
Hi, Bente here, Alpine Skiing 1986 through 90. The stories about why Richard and family are so important for CU skiers are many. I can't pick one. So let's celebrate you with team photos from 1988 through 90.
Hey, Coach. Can you say, hey, Coach?
Hey, Coach.
Who's this?
Buffy.
Ralphie. We have Ralphie here to help us. And we just want to say congratulations on your amazing career. And I want to thank you for everything. You've impacted my life and my family's life in such a positive way. And one of my favorite memories with you was going to Turkey for World University Games. And the first thing that was funny was, well, there were a lot of funny things, but when you yelled at Taggart on the airplane because he was wearing flip-flops, and that if we crashed over the Middle East that he wouldn't be able to run fast enough in the Middle East with his flip-flops on. And then when we, hey buddy, I'm doing something. And then when we came home from that trip, it looked like you had Botox injections in your lips because you got so sunburned. And you were really sick, so that wasn't that funny, but you looked like an LA housewife with your Botoxed lips. Another story that my dad wanted to tell that he gets a kick out of every time is how we would be driving in the van on whatever random trip, and you would be yelling at your new Blueberry, Blackberry, Raspberry phone, or you would be yelling at Siri and calling her profanities that I probably shouldn't say on this video because she couldn't understand you. But who really can? No one. Anyway, thanks, Coach, for everything. And of course, one of my all-time favorite memories is sharing our 2011 national championship after a hard year for our team and losing Spencer, and being able to share that with you was really special. So thanks for everything. Okay, say bye. Say bye, Coach. Say bye, Richie. Richie, kiddo, I can't thank you enough for being such an amazing coach, and more than that, an amazing friend. I had the most fun I've ever had skiing at CU. You made us a family. You taught us how to work hard, how to have fun, how to ride our bikes all the way to Winter Park, and just so many other life lessons. I love you, and I wish you all the best, and congratulations on an amazing career.
Hey, Coach. Wow, man. What can I say? 30 years, long time, incredible career. You're definitely the Energizer Bunny in the ski world, man. For a minute there, I thought you were chasing Eric Seiler's record at Buck Hill, but happy to know that at least you're sticking around and going to add to the legend a bit and help out the next generation. So kudos to you. But seriously, man, congrats on such a fantastic career. And most importantly, for being a real stand-up guy. You're just one of those coaches that never let the ego get in the way. You've been a great friend, mentor. Let's keep it going. I guess my only regret in a ski career is that I didn't get a chance to ski for you. But hey, man, maybe in the next life. Listen, love you, man. Go Buffs. Keep it going. Keep grinding. See you soon. Take care.
Hello, Richard and CU Ski Team. This is Mike Trueblood from the Alpine Team, 1990 to 1993. I pulled out some vintage gear from Richard's first year as head coach, 1990-91 season, and I know I'm making it look good. I wondered when I'd ever get a chance to break this out again, and this just seemed like the perfect opportunity. It's hard to believe how time goes by so fast. All the great memories from our time skiing together make it seem like we were all in Boulder just yesterday. All the days skiing, riding in the van, riding our bikes, sometimes getting lost in the woods, were unforgettable and very special memories because of everything Richard brought to the Buffs and what he brought to our team. I want to join the rest of my friends from CU, thanking Richard for his time as our coach, our leader, our mentor, and our friend. Thank you very much, Richard. Hope to see you out on the hill. Thanks.
Richard, when I think back to my time at CU, I have so many incredible memories. Bike rides, lots of them. Some really great, some not so great. Maybe had a couple of flat tires along the way. Maybe bonked a few times. I think about our power bar and Oreo lunches at ski races. I think about our van rides. They were quite adventurous, but you got us there and you got us home. I'm especially grateful to Dr. Rokos for performing one of my knee surgeries with Dr. Gersoff. I'm not really sure what the hospital staff thought about it, but it was really great for me to have you there. One of the special times that I think about too is my freshman year. We were at a Thanksgiving training camp in Winter Park, and it was the Nordic team and the Alpine team, and at the end of the day we came together and had a traditional Thanksgiving turkey dinner. And we had teammates from around the world and really connected and bonded and came together as a team and a unit. And we were really close for all 4 years that I was there. Your family was also a really important part of the experience. They were a part of the team. I'm really thankful to Helena and to Linda and to Tommy. They made things really fun for us. They went through the good times with us and the bad times. And it was really, really special and incredible to have them with us on that journey. Our team also suffered profound loss. It was really hard. We were all hurting, and we were all there to support one another. We won a lot. We came close a lot to winning, and I think in the end, the greatest takeaway was that we were all there together, and we were going through the experience together, and we were a team no matter what. As I've gotten a little bit more grown up, one of the lasting impressions that I've learned is that you taught us to trust ourselves. You taught us to trust one another as a team. You instilled grace and humility within all of us. But I think most importantly, you taught us to be good humans. And that's a really incredible gift. So while your full-time role at CU is coming to a close, it's so important that we honor you and recognize the profound impact that you've had on the program at CU and also the legacy you're leaving behind. Thank you for inspiring us, for always believing us, and for giving us the gift of the teammates and the people that we've come to know. I'm looking forward to seeing you as you embark upon your new adventure, whatever that may be, and I know that at some point I'll see you out on the hill, maybe on a bike ride, or passing through Vail. So thank you, Richard. We love you, and we really, really appreciate you. You're going to be missed.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations on your retirement. I wanted to thank you for welcoming me into the Ski Support Staff family and for being a tireless advocate of academics and our student athletes' academic achievements. The team embodies excellence in every aspect, and I see it firsthand with the dedication and work that our student athletes put into their classes while they're competing. The students would share stories after a long day of practice and competition, everyone would sit around the table and work on school. You created a family atmosphere among the team, and I hear it whenever the student athletes talk about what they love most about the team and the various team activities they participate in, whether it's the Buffalo Classic, mountaineering, or gymnastics workout. Your impromptu visits in Del Ward, meetings in the varsity room, and stories of biking or other outdoor adventures, usually with a scar to prove it, will be missed. I've always appreciated that you called me Katerina and were happy to take a phone call from anywhere and greeted me with joy and excitement. While I only had the opportunity to work with you for 5 years, I'm proud to don my ski team attire and grateful to have worked with such a successful and beloved coach. Thanks for inspiring all of us around you, whether coaches, students, or staff, to compete and be excellent in all that we do, and for making each day an adventure. I hope you enjoy your much-deserved retirement, and thank you again, Coach.
Hi, Richard and Helena. I want to say congratulations and send best wishes on your retirement. Even though only one of you has been on the payroll at CU, we know it truly took you both, if not your whole family. You have been like the frame of a bike, the most important piece, the most difficult to replace. We can switch out components, change our handlebar tape color, but truly you have been our stability. And so for that, we thank you. And I wish you good health and great fun in your retirement. And here's to making more memories.
My name is Carolina Nord, and I was on the Alpine team from 2008 to 2012. It's impossible to summarize 4 years of ski team adventures in just a short video. But one thing that I will never forget is the first bike ride to Winter Park. During that ride, I wondered more than once what I had gotten myself into. But little did I know that I would actually keep biking after my 4 years in Colorado. But I really would like to thank you, Richie and Helena, for making us all feel like family. The CU family is really something special. So from the whole Nord family in Sweden, congrats on an outstanding coaching career. Thank you for everything you've done for us, and cheers to new adventures. And I hope to see you in Sweden at some point.
Guido, are you crazy or what? I'm Amy Noel Mbiozo, formerly Hartley, CU Ski Team 1998 to 2001. Still some of the very best years of my life. That likely also makes me one of the more mature people on this call, which means that I've had some years to really reflect on what it was that Richard did to make those years so special. It was the summer of 2000. I was working at Rally Sport Health and Fitness, where about half the people there were competing in the Boulder Peak Triathlon. So I signed up. And as soon as I told Richard, he decided to volunteer as my support crew. And for him, that meant waking up really early on a Saturday in the summer to shuttle me and my stuff around and stand at the Boulder Reservoir while I swam a really crooked mile and drive the ski van next to me while I biked, even though cars are prohibited, and just wait for me while I ran what couldn't have been a fast 10-kilometer. I have many more memories with Richard that are more exciting than this one. More fun, definitely more ridiculous, probably less legal, and even some that are sadder. But what really stands out to me about this memory is that I wasn't even good at the triathlon. I mean, alpine is a gravity sport. It's not like it was something that was particularly important or that I excelled at. He just did all of that to support me. And I think that really speaks to how he has gone about taking strangers and turning them into family over the course of more than 30 years. Richard, I'm selfishly sad to see you go. I live really far away and don't make it there often enough, but I've always found comfort in knowing where I can find you and that it was a place I would consider home. It has been one of the great privileges of my life that I hold on to every day to have walked in your light. Thank you and happy retirement.
Hi, my name is Brenda Buglione Kerwood. I was a CU buff. I raced for the ski team in the mid-'80s. I want to congratulate Richard for his 31-year commitment to coaching our CU ski team. My favorite thing about Richard is his passion for the sport and his passion for his athletes. He cared so much. And his caring is the reason why everyone cheered for the CU ski team. Richard's fitness level was extraordinary. He made his athletes tough on the bike, but maybe more importantly, tough off the bike. Richard, thank you so much for everything that you have given to the CU ski team.
Hey Richie, this is Anders Wolin, alpine skier 92 through 94. First of all, I want to congratulate you on your amazing career. What an amazing achievement. What an amazing legacy. It's difficult to picture the CU ski team without your presence. Secondly, I want to wish you all the best for your retirement, you and Helena. I hope you and Helena have many awesome trips in the Sprinter van. It looks awesome. And I hope you swing by Winter Park sometime. Thirdly, or finally, I want to thank you for everything, Richie. I look back at these years at the CU ski team with happy memories, lots of hard work, lots of fun, lifelong friendships, and a lot of pride from being part of this awesome team. Go Buffs, go Richie. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. And stay in touch. We'll see you around, bud.
Hi Richie, greetings from Innsbruck. This is Yassi, I graduated in 2016.
And Shane, I graduated in 2015. We were teammates, we lived together, and we also coached together for a year. And we're just sitting on the top of this mountain, drinking a beer and reminiscing about all the times that we had together on the team and with you.
It's so great to think back to those times. It's really hard to think of one story, but there's so many good adventures, and we're so grateful for everything that you organized for us and all the great memories that we made in our time in CU, and that's one reason why we're now both also here. Yeah, it couldn't be a nicer night to think back and cheer for you.
Cheers. We wish you the best, and we're super grateful for you, and we wouldn't be here without you.
Hi Richie, Armand Sarabreakin here. For those who don't know me, I skied on the varsity team from 2006 to 2010, and I was the assistant coach in 2011 when we won the national championship. Crazy career, Richie. You have so much to be proud of. Obviously so many good memories we've shared together, and so much to be thankful for from my perspective. one memory that just stands out was when you basically faked a heart attack at the regional banquet dinner in Reno, Nevada. I think it was in 2007. And our then assistant coach, Skip, basically had a real heart attack trying to come up there and save you, and everyone found out you were faking it. But stories like that kind of just represent what you were all about, having fun. But you taught us so much. We had such a good time skiing for you. We were so proud to be Buffs, and the friends I made during those times in Boulder are some of the best friends I have today, and I consider everyone in the Buff family part of my family. I wish you the best. I wish you and Helena many road trips and bike rides moving forward, and I really look forward to staying in touch and seeing you guys as soon as possible. All right, go Buffs.
Richie, cheers to a great, outstanding career, especially those years kind of between 97, 98, and 2001, 2002. But I'm sure those other years were fine for you too. It was great for me during those years, representing CU, doing my part on the men's alpine team, and also just learning a ton about being a teammate. I think you were a great motivator of us being a good team, and it was so important to have a good team, not just individuals doing good work and then having the sum of their scores become the team. You truly had to be all together, all in this together, and truly represent a team. And I think we did a great job of that, and I think that all came through you, Richie. I think one of the early times of kind of, where there was some pressure on me to help from the team aspect was that first NCAA for me in Bozeman, and we were there on the last day with the Nordics. Race was super close, and back then it was a little bit more complicated because you could drop your lowest 3 scores, and they didn't have good software to immediately know in real time who won the race. So there was a big gap between the end of the Nordics and when we found out the official results. And Richie just kept asking me, hey, did we win? Are we going to win? And I kept saying, I think we're going to, that my calculations, it looks like we're all right. And there was all this pressure on me to know whether we really were going to win or not. And in the end, we did. So go Buffs. We did it that year. It was super close, but we were the winners. So, and I owe a lot of that to Richie and his great coaching. He's super supportive and gave us a great example to be hard workers. So I really appreciate everything you've done, Richie. We got a ton more stories. It could probably be better served around a campfire, maybe passing the torch around or something like that. So I'll just leave it at that and say good luck to the rest of everything, and I am sure I will see you again. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Mindy Scalero, and this is my video thank you note to you, Richard. It's been one of the greatest honors of my time at CU to work with you for the past year. During these strange days and unique challenges, you've been patient with my questions, both great and small. You share your wisdom so easily and your time so generously. It's been inspiring to see the way that you care so deeply about the sport, the program, and those who pass through it. I've enjoyed our talks. You've kept me on my toes and exposed me to the Rokos way of thinking. You're like MacGyver because you can fix anything and have a knack of finding unconventional ways of solving problems. I thank you for your mentorship, for your partnership, and for your friendship. Coolest part of being associated with the ski program is that you get Richie for life. And for that, I am forever grateful. Thank you, Richie. I love you. Go Buffs.
Richard Rokos. Risha, congratulations on an amazing coaching career. What a legend you are. You have impacted so many of our lives. I am Anda Roy-Smalls from Maribor, Slovenia. I was skiing alpine for you 1990 to 94. I landed here in your very first year as a coach at CU, and I wouldn't want to have it any other way. I feel like we grew together a lot. I feel very lucky because I landed without Google, without internet. I could not check who you were. I didn't even know what CU looked like, but I landed exactly where I needed to. I'll never forget you picking me up at the airport, and right away I knew I was going to be okay. And you, Helena, Linda, and Tommy became my family here right away. You're still my family, however much or little I see you. And it is pretty special. And looking at 30 some years that you've been doing that for so many of us athletes is remarkable. So kudos to you, not just for coaching and obviously knowing what you're doing on snow, but providing that family atmosphere, the team spirit, all of it. I think we all feel connected, and my CU friends are still friends forever. And you're my family still forever. Fun memories. I'll never forget Moab biking with Vlada and you, freezing to death. Stuck down in Bull Canyon, think we're on Gemini bridges, totally lost. Snowing on us, muddy tires that wouldn't even spin anymore. It's totally miserable and totally awesome at the same time. Blowing out my knee, you know, Eldora. My last year at CU, and on the way up to Eldora, you and I had a crazy conversation talking about how I was beating the odds of not having blown my knee before I was 24. It was a few weeks before my 24th birthday, and sure enough, I did it that day, became the statistics. Riding through the tunnel, going, you know, to Winter Park, all the races, everything on snow, including like the crazy finales we used to do, swapping Nordic and Alpine gear and going crazy. And, you know, everything. It's been my most formative years in my growing up, and you're a big part of that. And congratulations, because doing that for so many generations of us is pretty special. And you are that special guy. So, congrats. You're awesome. Don't ever change. Whatever you do it your way. And thank you. You have been an amazing part of my life, and you still are. So, I'll see you soon.
Hi Richard, Trond Benham calling in from Trondheim, Norway here. I just wanted to thank you for everything you did for us at the end of 80s, beginning of 90s, and let you know that we highly appreciated it, and tell you that you're a legend, but you already know. Thank you, and have a happy retirement.
Hello, my name is Ian Witter. I skied with Richard back in the 89 and 90 in his early days at CU. I just wanted to thank him for keeping training interesting, even though it can be a grind. His positive attitude, love of sport, and sense of humor always made training fun. And I wish you the best in retirement, even though I know it'll be anything but. And I forgive you for feeding me the giant Czech placebo pill back when I was whinging about my sore back. So anyway, enjoy, and I hope to see you soon.
Hey Richie, Greg Kyle here. Thanks for letting me race for your ski team. Here I am at Breckenridge, and you can tell because it's windy, but I was racing for Team Breck at the time, and you came along and you said, hey, you want to race for the CU ski team next year? And I said, you know, it's always been a dream of mine to race for the CU ski team. And I very much appreciated that, and appreciated all that you did for us and racers over the years. And I have a kind of a funny story. One night we were all out at dinner. I think we were at Winter Park, and some people got some pork chops and some steaks, and Richie decided that he started asking for various teammates for the fat from their steak or their pork chop, and he ate it, and we were kind of wondering. I think everyone was looking around, and so eventually somebody got up the nerve to ask Richie and said, well, what was that? What reason did you want to eat the fat from our meals? And he said, well, in Czech Republic growing up, we had little food, so we ate everything. And yeah, it just kind of gave you an interesting perspective on being an American, and you know, why it was so great for you to come over here, Richie, and be our coach and become an American citizen. So thank you for everything you did once again.
Hi Richie, hope you're doing well and you recognize me despite after all these years. Quick message to let you know how much I appreciated the years I spent with you. These years are special to me, really special, because they are partly thanks of you, in big parts by the way. And yeah, thank you, it changed my life. I'll remember it forever. You know how much it helped me to step up my skiing and my personal experience. Yes, so hopefully you stick around ski racing and keep following the good results of your athletes. I'm sure of that, and hopefully we can meet up in beautiful France sometimes near Chambéry in the upcoming years. You'll be more than welcome up in the mountains as well as down in the valley, the Greeny Valley. So Richie, thanks again. Take some rest. I know you won't, but enjoy every moment of it.
Coach Rokos, Richie, John Rucker with Head Tyrolia here. A very quick video to just say thank you. Thank you for being one of the greatest coaches alive. Thank you for inspiring so many athletes to not only be great athletes, but to be great people, to see beyond what's in front of them today. Thank you for being kind, empathetic, pushing ski racing in a wonderful way, pushing sport forward in a positive way, and just being the fantastic role model that you are. You're going to be missed, but never forgotten. Thanks, Coach.
Hey Richard, it's Amy and Bjorn, wishing you all the best and congratulations on an amazing career.
Thank you so much, Richard, for what you have done for us and the team. We wish you the best heading into retirement. Thank you so much.
Hey Richard, hey Buffs. I'm Kim Arnesen, Alpine Team, 91 to 94.
And I'm Jennifer Jones Arneson, Nordic Team, 91 to 93. We think back to the amazing years with the CU Ski family, and even though it's been over 25 years since we left CU, a lot of memories still feel fresh.
I still remember waking up at 5 a.m. to these two crazy Czech coaches doing sit-ups and push-ups. I remember the power bar meals to stay on budget and the chilly mornings at Eldora. And I also remember the unfortunate mix-up of Sean's and my bibs at the NCAA slalom in Steamboat in 93. And the analog video analysis with two TV screens, and of course the ski team building as our great base. That's where I also met Jennifer the first time, so obviously some good memories and appreciation after 25 years of marriage.
Most of all, remember the team spirit you created, your sense of humor, and your humble but honest leader style. It was in this positive atmosphere that we found many of our most enduring friendships. Thank you for everything you gave us, Richard. Congratulations on a great career and good luck with the next chapter.
So now the big question remaining is, Richard, where you go?
Hey kiddo, just reaching out to you to say congratulations on such an amazing career. I really believe that you had such a profound impact on my life as a skier, but also as a person, and I'll always have fond memories of you and my time at CU and the years following, and the things I'll miss the most are the camaraderie and the van rides and playing hockey on Monday mornings and traveling to races and just competing together as a team. It's something I'll always value. I think that being a part of the ski team gave me skills that has propelled me throughout my entire career as an entrepreneur, and a lot of those skills were developed by you and obviously by the teammates that we had during that time. I'll also have these lifelong friendships that were made from the time that I got to spend with you and the people that we trained with and competed with at CU. So thank you for everything. I'm so proud of you. I'm so honored to have been a part of your legacy, and I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.
Check it out, it's snowing. Hey Richard, Chris Anthony here. I'm in Vail, Colorado. It's May 11th and dumping. And I thought that would be appropriate because it's all about you on this fine day and then this fine evening. You know, you're all about the snow. You've done an amazing job of sharing the snow and the sport of skiing with thousands and thousands of people. And your impact, it's been unbelievable. I want to congratulate you on such a successful career up to this point and beyond, because I know it's not about to end. So congratulations. It's been amazing knowing you, working with you, being around you. You're an inspiration to many more snowflakes.
Hey Richie, greetings from British Columbia. I just want to say thank you and congratulate you on an amazing career. I can't imagine what it's like for you looking back over all these years and all these athletes and the lives that you've touched. But for me, selfishly, I gotta say that you were there for me through many defining moments in my life. And your leadership, your approach is something that I live by almost every day. And some of those lessons that you taught me will live with me for my entire life. So I actually owe a lot of who I am to you, and I just wanted to say it meant the world to me. Thank you and congratulations.
Hey Richie, congratulations on your awesome career. I'm so lucky to be a Buff. You've always done such an awesome job to make sure we were a team and taking care of each other and having a good time skiing fast while doing it. So cheers to you, and thanks for believing in me and best team ever.
Dear Richie, just wanted to say thank you so much for the impact you made on my life. I will always remember that, and I thought no better way to pay tribute than to take my bike and trudge up this hill while I hold my phone and say thank you, thank you, thank you. I will never forget my Flagstaff a day and our amazing scavenger hunts at your house and the bonds that you helped create between all of us on the team. So thank you, and I wish you all the best going forward. You're a rock star, you're my idol. Thank you. Mwah.
Gotta love watching that thing. We will send this out to everybody. I realize there were some technical difficulties along the way. Looks like we've got some time to fix some of those things along the summer months when we don't have the athletes right here. But in closing, I just want to say thank you, Richie, and give you a chance to say anything that you would like before we end.
Yes, I would love to.
Please.
A little closing statement. You know, there was all about me, us. You know, it's not that way. You know, and you know it, guys. In first place, all national titles. Yes, that's a honor, athletic achievement, accomplishment. But in the end of it, you graduated, you left place, and those titles you cannot take with you in the life. You can cherish the memory, but what you can take in life, it's work ethics and camaraderie and relationships. And I think in this moment, I would like to also turn and kind of commemorate not so great moments in CU history. Laura Flood, Perry Rowan, Lucy Hanushova, Spencer Nelson in the end of it. And also fact that I was fortunate to be at the surgeries of most of you or all of you, you know, one by one, knees, shoulders, hips, whatever it took, broken legs and hands. And that was my highlight, you know, to be with you and cement a relationship. And there was always question what is more important, if outcome, title, or process, the good season. And we were talking about it with Rich philosophically back and forth for many years. I think outcome is secondary, because the process is what counts and what brings us together. And we both are very proud to witness this, Buff family all together having relationship. There is groups of people, they cemented the relationship throughout the 4 years, and they'll never part. They have kids playing together. Lots of things came outside of skiing and after, and I think your work ethics help you to get better job, better living, better relationship. So again, I want to thank to everybody, and if I consider us as a silent witness, that was fantastic show. Thank you.
Thank you, Richie. And thank you all for joining us. Please take a look for the link. We will send out the actual production that we put together today. Thank you all for joining us. See you guys soon. Go Buffs.